the Opupco studios in Oklahoma City, this is an OU Update with Ryan Aber. I'm Jenny Carlson. Ryan, Monday, Bob Stoops had his first weekly press conference. We heard news of a guy that we're going to see maybe more of than we expected and a guy that we're not going to see maybe at all this season. Let's start with the guy that may be seeing a little bit more in Blake Bell. He's named the starting tight end on Monday, but then we also find out, lo and behold, the Belldozer lives. What do you make of this news?
Well, it's interesting. I think you look at the news last week that Blake Bell was taking practice reps at quarterback, and that was because Cody Thomas, the second string guy, was a little bit banged up. But we didn't expect to see the Belldozer. But with the amount of wear and tear that Trevor Knight took last season, left a couple of his starts early, it's not a huge surprise that they're still going to utilize that Belldozer package. But given everything that the coaches have said went the other way, it was a little bit of an eye-opener.
Well, and also we find out that they would really like to redshirt Justice Hansen, which we kind of suspected, but I think it puts even more importance on Trevor Knight staying healthy and maybe using the Belldozer some.
Yeah, absolutely. With Cody Thomas's inexperience, never taken a college snap, you have Justice Hansen there. They obviously want to hold him out for the year and get him ready for next year. And then you have the uncertainty of the Baker Mayfield situation. They want to, one, have somebody ready to go in case Trevor Knight does get hurt early, and they also want to try to take some of that wear and tear, take some of those big hits away from Trevor Knight to try to keep him healthy.
Blake Bell behind center at his bulked up state would be really interesting. We'll see if it happens. All right, let's talk about the guy that it doesn't sound like we're going to see at all this season, and that's Frank Shannon. His ongoing legal case against Oklahoma after he was suspended a year in a Title IX investigation. He's fighting that suspension, OU fighting back, trying to enforce it. But Bob Stoops talking on Monday, it sounds like even if Frank Shannon potentially wins in court, he may not see the field this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Frank Shannon was not on the depth chart at all yesterday. Jordan Evans, we expected to be number one given the reps that he's taken recently, but walk-on Caleb Gastelum was number two, and there was no number three listed at Frank Shannon's normal inside linebacker spot. And Bob Stoops said yesterday that they've got to prepare to move forward with the guys that they know will be there all season. And obviously with Frank Shannon's case, you don't know when that's going to come down, whether he's going to be suspended after this week, midway through the season, at the end of the season, whatever. And it sounds like they're planning on not playing him at all, which is sort of what we expected. But to hear Bob Stoops put it out that way was a bit surprising.
This is a situation that sort of mirrors what we saw at Iowa State not too long ago with their basketball team, right?
Right. They had a basketball player went through a similar situation, fought his suspension in court, was given a stay, joined the team, practiced with the team, but did not see action in the game, and that appears to be what's going to happen with Frank Shannon.
All right. Thanks, Ryan. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.